Hi Aquarius, and welcome to Why Am I Single as Fuck Tarotscope for October 2017. I realize there are only 2 weeks left in the month, but I've just had a lot going on. So what this tarot reading is intended for is to shed some light as to why you are single. Okay, kind of the unseen aspects, things maybe that you haven't been thinking about, lessons, things behind the scenes. This is just to shed some insight into your life for you about why you're single, because sometimes we feel like it's a punishment that we're single, and it's not. There's other things going on. So let us see what is going on for you, all my single Aquarians. And single as fuck means there's nobody on the radar. There's nobody on the map. You might be thinking about an ex or a misconnection or something like that, but there's nobody. Like, you're not going on dates, you're not really texting, you're not messaging. If you are, it's people that you're not interested in, and you're just doing it because you're bored or to distract you from your singlehood. So the first card I am going to draw is to represent your soul energy right now. And we have the Nine of Orbs. So what this tells me is the Aquariuses that I am reading for, there is a number of different things actually. First and foremost, some of you have a lot of demons right now, and what I mean by that is just things going on in your mind or in your life, and it's just really weighing heavy on you. So whatever's going on in your life, in your mind, in your emotions, that's kind of the barrier right now. That's the invisible wall that has you in this single status, okay? And you can see what's depicted on this card. Like, she has her hand over her face, and you know, these all represent these heavy things weighing down on her. So what's on your mind, Aquarius, or what's going on in your life? This could also represent that experiences in past relationships that weren't so great can also be affecting how you feel towards another relationship in general, whether you realize it or not, okay? I'm not gonna run a whole bunch of positive thoughts equal positive actions, because honestly, when it comes to romance, I just believe that the people that we truly love with our soul, those are always going to be the people that we're going to run into in this lifetime and fall in love with. I just feel that way, and you do not have to agree with me at all. That's just my perspective, and that's where I come from in these readings. So I don't want to say, oh, don't have bad thoughts, that's preventing your next lover in. No, I don't think that's how it works. I think when we're single, there are things we need to work out in ourselves and about ourselves and our past experiences to make us a clean slate for the next relationship, so that we don't repeat the same patterns. So for you guys, there's a lot hanging on you, and it could be like you're really not over a past lover as well, and that can be the invisible wall. So we have the King of Fire. Some of you could be still thinking about a fire sign. And then we have the Six of Air. And then the Eight of Earth. So Aquarius, you are not being punished, okay? There is nothing wrong with you. You are desirable. You are lovable. What's happening in your life The reason why you're single, the reason why, you know, things just aren't working out with those you go on dates with, or maybe you're being rejected, or maybe there's just nobody you're connecting with, and that's why at this point you're just completely alone and you just have a lot of negative, heavy feelings about the whole situation. Like, why is it this way? Well, because at a higher level you're achieving a balance within, and you're really maturing, because this is a king here. You're really maturing your spiritual energy in a sense. You're learning how to better direct your energies in general, and you may not realize that, but that's definitely what's coming through in the cards. And the Eight of Earth showing up, you are a work in progress right now. That is why you're single. There's just a lot going on, and I can't imagine that you don't sense this on some level. Like, you just feel these changes within you. You know, when you're not connecting with other people and it just keeps happening over and over and over and over, it's because it is not the right time for you to connect romantically with another person. And frankly, the way this looks here, you're really being shaped and grown and stretched and formed for something really special. This energy right here isn't just for, you know, some person who isn't special, who isn't going to mean something to your heart. Like, you're getting spruced up to be in perfect alignment with the person that is to come into your, you know, future. That's definitely what I see. But what are these issues here that you need to work out? Only you know that, you know? Only you know that. I'm going to pull a card, because some of you, that might indicate insecurity. Like, maybe you don't feel like you're worthy enough, or that you have enough to offer somebody. And that's why on a spiritual level here, you're really being stretched and grown, because it's going to change the duality in your mind. Like, some of you on one hand are like, yeah, I'm the shit, I have everything to offer, anybody would be lucky to have me. But then something makes you flip, where you don't feel desirable and lovable and like you have anything to offer really at all. And it might have to do, you know, with past rejections or past failed relationships, but you're this, like, you are a work in progress, and prosperity is sure to come to you. Oh my God. So as I was saying that, this is what fell out of the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Yes, just as I was saying, Aquarius, there is another relationship for you. Absolutely, 100%. This is the confirmation of that. Even if you don't believe it, there is another relationship for you. And I felt like it's closer on the horizon than many of you realize. It comes more after you work through this, okay? And however long it takes you to work through it is however long it's going to take. Like, you don't have to rush yourself or anything like that. If it was always going to take you 6 months to work through this, that's how long, or 2 years, or 3 weeks, whatever it is. You know, this is a general reading, so it's different for everybody. But your relationship, this new beginning, really comes after, like, you've put in all this work into yourself and allow all this spiritual growth to happen. For many of you, you could have been in a relationship for a significant amount of time, and it ended abruptly, or maybe it just ended naturally, or you both agreed it didn't have to end badly. But since that ending, it's like you haven't been able to start a new beginning, maybe not with anything really, and you feel kind of stuck and in limbo, and, you know, why is this happening to me? And again, it has a lot to do with the demons inside of you, whatever those are, whether it's about self-esteem, whether it's about you know, past things from relationships, whether it's from childhood. Only you know what your emotional baggage is. And that's the card. This is the overall energy. So that's the main factor, the invisible energy field around you that keeps you segregated from emotionally and spiritually connecting with another human being the way that you desire. And I think in realizing that, that can bring you a lot of comfort, because truly ask yourself this: wouldn't you rather be completely free of all your emotional baggage and heartache and hurts and pains and traumas and dramas from the past, just completely clean of them? Because coming out here as the King of Fire, it's like you can burn away all that no longer serves you, all that's holding you down, okay? This is a very powerful, strong energy in this deck. This is you. You have this within you to free yourself. So, wouldn't you rather meet somebody free of that, brand new and fresh, ready and open and willing to experience them 100% and allow them to see you 100%, opposed to being perhaps shattered a bit, scattered, unable to really decipher what it is you want from another person or from a relationship? Like, it's just such a different energy, and I think the universe has been sparing you further heartache by being quarantined, so to speak, so that you can work on this stuff. You have it in you, and I see it like happening and working hard. And for some of you, you're probably like, bitch, shut up, I have been working on myself. Well, this is confirmation that yes, you have, and things are changing, and this new beginning is on the horizon for you. So I'm going to draw 3 advice cards, and what these are intended for is to offer you advice to help you through whatever this is, whatever that personally means for you specifically. Now, I'm going to draw 3, and all 3 do pertain to you, but I want you, I'm going to not expose them, they're going to be on the back side. I want you to decide before I flip them over which one you're most drawn to, and take that little bit of advice even further to heart about your personal situation. But do not exclude the other 2 cards, because they definitely are meant for you as well. So here's the first advice, the second, and the third. So one of these has a bit of a deeper meaning for you than the others, but they are all for you. So the first one that we have, time to create. So going along nicely with this King of Fire, anything that stirs within you on a creative level, like painting, writing, drawing, opening a restaurant, whatever your passion is, making YouTube videos maybe even, the universe is saying it would serve you well to focus a lot of your energy and time and passion and creativity into a project like that, instead of, you know, maybe over analyzing all your issues. Like, this is like, you need an outlet. Over analyzing and thinking about it isn't really getting you anywhere. It's not allowing you a release, okay? You need some sort of outlet where you can completely express yourself in a creative fashion, where it's not like you're verbally having a conversation with somebody else. Like, if you need to write a poem, write a poem. If you need to write a story, write a story. If you need to have an anonymous blog, have an anonymous blog. This is just saying all that energy that's contained within you that helps create this invisible force field around you can totally be expelled through a creative outlet. Okay, and as this is general, that creativity is going to be different for each one of you. So I highly recommend all of you taking that to heart, especially those who felt most drawn to card 1. So the second advice is expression. Oh my goodness. I think this goes along well with that creativity. Like, you have a voice, you have something to be said, whether you're political, whether you sing, whether you just write music or blogs, or you want to write a book, or you want to share a personal experience. Like, there's a lot of creativity in the Aquariuses that I am reading for, and it's time to really express that. And you know what? Through all of this endeavor, you might very well meet somebody new, okay? But most importantly, it's time to really express your true self to everybody that you interact with. Don't hold back, okay? If you really like somebody, put it out there. Don't be afraid that you're going to get hurt. And that's why you need to release all this baggage, whatever it is, because it holds you back from expressing the true authenticity of your soul, of who you are. Like, you know, hiding that from others, not wanting to feel vulnerable. And this is saying it's time for you to truly open up and express who you are to everybody that you meet, okay? And lastly, make a wish. So again, this is the universe saying, hey, I'm on your side. And maybe instead of all this worry and anguish, it's time to start believing again. It's time to start putting those wishes out to the universe for a new love, for this new beginning that most certainly, you know, is on your horizon, at least for the Aquariuses that I'm reading for. Those of you who are resonating with the message here, okay? This is general, so if the facts don't fit or this isn't resonating, you know, don't try to make it, or don't be upset with me because it's not. It's just, this reading isn't for you, but this reading is for other people. And for those it does resonate with, there is so much creative power in you right now, in the month of October. And not only that, you have the ability to like burn away anything that is holding you down and holding you back. It's just time. Like, the energy of balance and renewal is upon you. And some of you have been working really hard at bettering yourself on whatever level, and for others of you, this is a message that you need to work harder than you have been working, and you'll know what exactly where you fall on that, because you know your situation. So I'm again going to pull 3 romance angel cards just to see what is on the horizon for some of you, what this new beginning entails. And I wasn't going to pull these, but just because that card came out, what is this new beginning? Once you shed, you know, these demons of the past, this emotional baggage that you carry around, when that's, you know, done with, what comes in? And like I said, it will take some of you 3 weeks, and for others of you, it might take an entire year. It just depends on your situation. But everything that is meant to be will always find its way. Attraction. Very soon. That one was actually trying to pop out when I was shuffling. And pay attention to the red flags. So, because of this and what this is saying to me, what I feel is somebody that you are attracted to, or who is attracted to you, is going to start surfacing in your reality soon, or it's going to start becoming obvious soon. And with this, when this is saying pay attention to the red flags, what I really feel like this is saying is you need to pay attention to the signs around this person. Like, not that there's anything going on negative that you need to worry about, but ding, 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 like this is the person. And I think there will just be like interesting things that kind of pop up or catch your eye or make you wonder about them. And that's what this card is talking about, okay? Now, if there's people that you meet or that you're currently dealing with that just seem like total flakes, then just get rid of them. Like, done, over, girl, bye. Okay, like just be done with that. But for those of you who this reading is resonating, what I'm seeing here is there is an attraction. Either somebody's attracted to you or you are attracted to them, or it's a mutual attraction, and it's, you know, like very close on the horizon. We have very soon here with this new beginning, and there will be like literally, you know, flashes and signs all around this person. And, you know, yes, that means something, and don't ignore that. Open up, allow it to happen. Okay, so Aquarius, it really looks good for you guys. I don't know, this could happen in October, this could happen in November, this could happen in December. It's different from all of you, but it's all about when you finally let go and release, you know, whatever it is that you've been holding on to that's been holding you back, and get into that really wonderful place of balance. And in that place, like, you move forward into much smoother and calmer waters, and you have everything you need, and you have everything to offer somebody else, and you just have this beautiful new beginning on the horizon. So for those of you who are single as fuck, I just think you've been doing some spiritual growing and house cleaning, and that's why. And because of that, there's something pretty special coming up for you guys. So I hope that that helped and offered you some insight, and I hope you guys have a very beautiful and blessed month. Take care.